Peace, man. I thought it was going to take me a little longer to get ready. I guess I got ready sooner than I thought. Not quite at 10 o'clock, but we live Friday night, January 17th, the 1 and the 7, 107 or the 17. That super prime number, that God number. And man, we in this thing Friday night, live. You see the title, Trump. The 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 godfather of this here United Snakes empire, making it all his former ops kiss the ring. Kissing the ring. I see. And what should I play first? Let me wait for y'all to get in here. Farah Sarati F, P7, peace. George Allen, Walaikum Salam. Man, we in here. Y'all see what's going on in the news? Oh, I should have put that up. Well, we'll talk about that without putting up the slide about the inauguration. First time in 40 years, the cold weather forces the inauguration to be indoors for the first time in 40 years. And we'll talk about why that is, what's happening with the weather and who's controlling the weather and all that good stuff. Salute Adrian, first of the wrench mobsters. That's going to get it cracking on this Friday. To anybody that get out of hand and cause a nuisance on our here post. Salute Knowledge. Walaikum salam. Thank you. Same to you, Knowledge. So yeah, let's get, I'm waiting for 10 more seconds. And we're going to get into this fair use clip and set the stage. Oh, I got that. That's one of the things that I was going to talk about right there. You already know. So I'm on top of it now. But let's read this. Let's get it started, shall we? Peace and blessings. In the name of the Most High, God, Allah in person, Master Father Muhammad, to whom holy praise due forever. And in the name of his Mahdi, the most honored and most honorable Elijah Muhammad. In the name of Farrakhan, Muhammad, the Messiah, peace, and let's get it cracking. This is a quote from a while back. I forgot the dude name, the interviewer dude right here, but this is a quote from Donald Trump. How many of y'all remember this back in the day?
Some of the people that were most loyal to me are people that I didn't think would be. Some of the people that were least loyal to me are people that I think I would have treated them differently. I think I would have treated different groups differently. I would have wiped the floor with the guys that weren't loyal, which I will now do, which is great. I love getting even with people, but
that's a young Trump. You can imagine how, if he was on that time and he didn't go through all the stuff that his own American ops done put him through within the last 4 to 8 years. Imagine what time he on right now. Fair use.
I will.
Slow up. You love getting even.
Oh, absolutely.
But tell me, you're going to get even with some people.
Yeah, I know. If given the opportunity, I will get even with some people that were disloyal to me. I had a group of people that were disloyal.
But how do you define disloyalty?
They didn't come to my aid.
Well, what did they do? They turned their back on you?
No, but they didn't do small things that would have helped. You see, I'm so loyal to people. Maybe I'm loyal to a fault, but I'm so loyal to people that when somebody's slightly disloyal to me, I look upon it as a great act of horror.
So yeah, I shouldn't even play that part, but yeah. So with that in mind, I'm gonna play that again, but keep that in mind. And I don't know if y'all familiar with the past history. I think even before he was running, it was a lot of my rap peers was making real tough and rap songs aimed at this guy, aimed at the orange man, and just man, I don't even want to pull it up, you know what I'm saying? But I was anyway. So yeah, just the receipts. I'm really not even trying to put none of my own commentary on. I just want to put the receipts up. And this little thumbnail really says it all. This really says it all, because that man right there, that orange man, name is Don for a reason. Teflon Don for a reason. That is the Pharaoh. That is the one who the Lord has chose to sit in this position, to sit in this seat. And here's what I was talking about also. We'll get into that in a second. Severe cold forces Trump inauguration indoors for the first time in 40 years. The forecast for Washington on Monday is for a temperature at the time of Trump swearing in around 19 degrees Fahrenheit, 19 F, and -7 C, 7 Celsius. But it's expected to feel even colder with the wind chill factor. But this hasn't happened in 40 years because of the cold now and those specific numbers, those specific temperature numbers. And if anybody remembers this from 2020, the criterion, quote, Mr. Trump, you're the leader of America now. You need to try to make America safe from the wrath of God. Her chastisement over the wickedness that you all have been involved in since your inception. Since you are the last of the presidents, maybe that has a chance on your watch to delay the judgment of God. You have a secret chamber in the White House, a place where you go or where you can go to pray, Mr. Trump, but I really don't see you falling down on your knees. God has to knock you down on your knees because of your arrogance, your false pride in the little money that you have. And this is from July 4th, 2020, for those that remember that. And for those that don't, this man been calling the shots and never been wrong yet. And even when Biden became the president, people was like, nah, I told you Trump. I thought he said Trump was going to be the last president. I thought Trump was, and against all odds, all oppositions, all emotions, all hopes, and all prayers, who is now the president, making the former ops kiss the ring? What is about to happen? What is about to happen now? Who's really in control? Perhaps they are. Not perhaps. They are. So let's look at this.
What if you clarify the link you see between what is going on with Muammar Gaddafi and the possibility of a major earthquake in the United States?
Oh, yes. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that there were 4 great judgments. And the last of those judgments was earthquakes. And he told me that there would be one coming that would be so great. Not just one city would come down, many. Search the scriptures. When they hung Jesus out to dry, and on the day he gave up the ghost, what happened? A great earthquake. See, you're dealing with a man, I'm sorry. I'm not an insane, delusionist person. You're dealing with a man that you're going to have to deal with. And you can't deal with me the way you deal with your customary Negroes. You can't kill me like you did Malcolm and Martin and others. God won't allow that to happen. And the moment you move on me, God is going to move on you. And I'm talking about terrible disaster.
You see the signs with the weather.
Now, if you think I'm crazy, just breathe a little more.
Keep breathing.
And when it happens, remember, you heard it first on WFOIMGT.
I have a good source that was telling me, but I have not been able to confirm it.
Here's a little preview. Since this happened on the 1st, this is the 1st of the year, so this is a preview of what he just said.
Through a second person. But this is an investigator that this individual is not Arab. He's a black American, and that this is a Nation of Islam group, that this individual practiced Islam, but under the Nation of Islam. Now, I don't know if that, I haven't been able to verify that with a second source, but that possibility is out there.
So since that possibility is out there, just by them kicking off the year, saying that, which was, verbally aggressing and verbally making a move against, of course, the Minister Farrakhan and the nation, this is how the God responded immediately so far. Over 250 billion in damage, right? LA fire damage costs likely to be the largest in U.S. history. The largest in U.S. history. So let's look at this. Holy Quran, chapter 2, verse 265 and 266. Talking about the fire tornadoes. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hopefully y'all can still hear it. And the parable of those who spend their wealth to seek Allah's pleasure and for the strengthening of their souls is as the parable of a garden on elevated ground, upon which heavy rain falls, so it brings forth its fruit twofold. But if heavy rain doesn't fall, then light rain is enough. And Allah is seer of what you do. Doesn't one of you like to have a garden of palms and vines with streams flowing in it? He has therein all kinds of fruits. But old age has overtaken him, and he has weak offspring. When lo and behold, a whirlwind with fire in it strikes it, so it becomes blasted. Thus Allah makes the messages clear to you that you may reflect. It's just all coinky dinks though, right? Look at it. That's what did the most damage in U.S. history. All right, so let's get this started. I got to give a super salute to brother AO. Thank you, AO, for the Cash App. I'm not fluent in Arabic, but Allah Hamaj Furali Warik Hamni. So I don't know what that means, but I know it. Thank you, God, brother. Thank you, God, brother means. I know thank Allah for you, AO. I know what that means. So thank you for your support, your contribution. And thank all y'all, just for showing up and sharing the information. If you don't mind, hit the like button. As always, hit the like button, share this. This is the most important topic in existence right now in our life. Not that I'm the most important, I ain't nothing, but I'm just trying to share and point to the most important topic and the most important man on earth right now. So you can skip right through me. I'm just a sign pointing to where you should be keeping up with and in step with, which is Minister Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam, which is your nation. Your nation. Islam belongs to the human family. It just don't belong to black people. It also belongs to white people. It belongs to everybody in between. This is the salvation for those that will be saved from the calamities and the wrath of God that's already here. It's already entered America. And like I said, the God, whether you believe in God or not, that's who made this man right here the president. That's who made him the Teflon Don, against all the odds, despite all of the opposition. I don't care he got convicted or sentenced or sued or whatever you saying he did, he's the president. And have y'all seen his portrait? Have you seen his new portrait? Not his mug shot. The new portrait that he's making an official portrait for this presidency. It looks just like this. It looks just like
people that were most
right
loyal
here.
to me are people that I didn't think would be. Some of the people that were least loyal to me are people.
Fair use again. I love getting even with people who are disloyal to me. If God allows or causes Trump to become president again, because this is some years ago that I posted this, a lot of famous celebs are going to be in big trouble. A lot of famous celebs, all of the people that came out and was using their influence to demonize this dude and making him like he's the worst Hitler or he's Satan and he's all this other stuff. And he he's in power now. So, I'm guessing the people that, that's the biggest, highest profile, got to rush to that ring, and, check in, tap in with the big homie. That's what it looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. But I don't think dude is playing. I don't think that he's going to fall for the shellacking or for the glazing or for the cooperate. I don't think he's gonna fall for it. That's just me personally, because I know so much about the nature of these folks, especially the ones that's in power, and I know something about history and prophecy. So I don't think Trump is gonna fall for it. He's gonna play the way he play. But if y'all seen The Godfather, which is why I have that thumbnail, while Michael Corleone was doing the christening or whatever, the baptism for Connie's baby for his godson. He had plans for all his former ops. They thought he was cool. They thought he felt comfortable and friendly, but he had other plans. So y'all might want to go peep out The Godfather 1 and 2 when you get a chance, because that's not just a movie. That's not just entertainment. Master Fard Muhammad actually put scientists in Hollywood, installed scientists in Hollywood when he was among us in disguise between 1910 and 1930. And Salat about to crack off. Bless our hearts, or bless their hearts. But I do want to open the lines up and see what y'all got to say about this. I don't really plan on being on here that long. Yeah, we already posted that quiz money. Yeah, there's a StreamYard link. I would definitely be interested to hear what y'all think about what I've posted so far. And excuse my. But this is the most, like I said, this is the most important subject, man. Ain't no subject more important than this. So, if you're into the Bible, if y'all into that, if you believe in a God, if you believe in the God of the Bible or the Quran or the Torah, then it clearly figure for figure, prophecy for prophecy, character for character. It's about to go up. It's about to go up. Let me scroll back. Salute everybody in the house. Knowledge again, Bro C. Salute Bro C. REK Real Estate 23. Salute to the Max. MF 173. Peace to the God. Nate the Greatest. Walaikum salam. CLI. Peace to the God. Pardon for not being present in class. Yeah, man. We just sharing information. Invent One. Salute Malika. Hey, peace, Malika. Of course, Jabril, Ahmad Jabril, Wrench Mob, Patrick Muhammad, Walaikum Salam, just got from study group. I guess it got home from study group. Columbus, Ohio, Moss number 43, Mighty Moss 43, tapping in. Salute, Jamila, Jamila. Amin, Walaikum Salam. I see you, Amin, draw. Man. Patrick Muhammad, I thought Snoop went in on Trump. He went in all right. Went in to kiss that there ring, apparently. But it's all love. I guess. Madan, I see you, Madan, my contributor on the street. Hold on one second. Let me get Patrick on here. Peace, Patrick.
Assalamu alaikum, family.
Walaikum salam, big God, brother, top soldier. What's good with you today?
Hey, bro, let me say this, bro. I'm fanned out. I ain't expect to be on your line so fast, bro.
Well, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of my real brothers and sisters. So it's just me and you talking. So it ain't nothing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope to see you at Savior's Day. Hey,
Man,
I just
inshallah.
like to
Same
say,
here.
fam, that hey, the words of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Farrakhan is coming to fulfill right in our very eyes, bro.
Man.
And I was out there with the paper today, bro. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, right?
Yes, sir.
And I had the latest final call in the face of the people last week as well, and the one with our brothers and sisters from Haiti, bro. And our people was purposely looking and then turning the other way.
Mm.
It's like, it's interesting that they don't want to be held accountable because truth holds you accountable to something.
Right.
Falsehood don't hold you accountable, just let you continue to live your life as you choose to please it. And I just said to myself, I'm like, oh, Columbus, what you gonna do when it's your turn?
Right.
And it's like, wow. So, and when it comes to Trump, whenever you know white folks tonight, they with the get backs, bro.
Yeah, that's all they with. That's all.
That's all they
They
with.
don't turn the other cheek.
Never had, bro. They
Yeah,
never
turn your
achieved
cheek.
anything without bloodshed.
Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, but that's the history, like you said, that we turning our back on. So they might turn their back on the paper. They ain't gonna be able to turn their back on that man and people.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because here's an opportunity to get right before it really gets bad, bro. And I'm trying to save myself. That's why I had to get out there in that snow today because I didn't want to. But when I got out there and I told Allah on my prayer rug, bro, I said, Master Farmer Muhammad, I don't want to be out there today. I don't. It's too cold. But when I got out there, it got better. He blessed me. So
Yeah.
now, so I know, bro. There was a saying from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad saying that the wrath of God is coming and ain't no praying turning it away.
Right.
You
We
know.
just got to get out the way or get in refuge, you know what I'm saying? Get in the safe space, and our righteousness and just cleaning our life up is our protection. But if we keep doing what we think we was getting away with doing all our life, then we're gonna get caught up in it.
Yes, sir. Hey, bro, I didn't want to say nothing else, bro. I'm really like shooken up to a degree, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, let me say this, bro. You are responsible for a lot of our brothers and sisters that came into the ranks. You, Ice Cube, Public Enemy, Brand Nubian. So to actually talk to somebody, because I'm from Detroit and I was
Right.
incarcerated when you came out. So the really, and I had taken a picture with you before, bro.
Mm, mm,
But to actually to talk to you and to let you know how I appreciate what you're doing. You know what
mm.
I'm saying? And I'm not trying to gas you up. Just not keep it real.
Hey, brother, we don't do that. I'm looking at God. I'm looking at Allah in the person of Patrick Muhammad right now. So we don't play that glazing game. Shit, I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of God, right?
Yes, sir. Praise be to Allah. But I
Yeah.
just wanted to say, man, brother, you very important in what you're doing because you transition. Not saying that you left because your latest music, bro. I heard it, bro. It's tight. That one what you did about the bean pie, bro. Bro, listen. I really thought that you was about to do a slow jam, bro. And then when you hear this with the beat, I was like, bro, that's a classic, bro. Hey,
Right.
let me just shout. I wanted to salute you for that. But that mixed CD that you did, bro,
Oh yeah.
I surprised it went past people's head, bro. That's a classic, bro. Your beats was on point and your lyrics. It surprised me that nobody else didn't get up on it, bro. I think you need to put that back out again, fam, because that is.
I think it's for whoever received it. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of them special things. If you got it and it was valuable to you, then it was only for you.
Okay.
That's what I think.
And your brother, young bro, he tight too, bro.
Yeah.
He tight too. What's that video, bro, that I try to catch every time when you ride in the back of the car and you saluting when you was like Slink Johnson was in it and all that?
Oh, Slink was in it. Was that Legend in My Section, or what was
No,
that for the
no.
nation? For the nation?
Yes, for the
Yeah,
nation.
yeah. For the
Hey,
nation, yeah.
bro. Hey, bro. Hey, in this latest stuff you got with Battle Cat.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what to say, pal, other than I don't know what the people want.
Man, it's what Allah want, Allah in the people. So, like I said, it only take a few, good and righteous men and women. So that's all I'm concerned about. I love, I want all my people to be saved, but they got free will choice. So whatever they choose, that's on them. And to correct you, like, and respect, I appreciate them words, but no, I ain't do nothing. I'm just an instrument. I'm a shovel on, what I'm saying? I'm full of dirt and boo-boo and all of that, but God used me. I'm a shovel. So he uses me to go into the dirt and help get my people and scoop my people out, but I ain't doing nothing. I don't got no power. Allah is the power, and Allah get all the praise. All praise is due to Allah. So, but I appreciate you and thank you for that, brother Patrick. But I thank you more than, just as much as you thank me. I thank you for even, having the ears and the eyes and the faith in our Father that you could even appreciate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else in, bro, because I could hold you for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, and that other brother too. Was Derek 2 Time?
Oh, Derek, for real. Yeah, my brother Derek.
Bro, him and you and him on that track together. Oh my goodness, bro.
Man, salute.
Hey, I don't know what I don't know. You giving us top hip hop. I don't know what our people want. I mean, you giving it to them.
Hey, I mean, I ain't giving them nothing better than Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan. Everybody ain't getting with them neither. So I definitely don't expect they're gonna get with me. Right.
All right, fam. Hey, I'll go ahead and let you go, fam, so you can go ahead to the next caller, man. Once again, thank you, fam. And salam alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam. Love you, bro.
Love you too, fam.
All right. Salam alaikum. Peace. Big Madon. Wait, Nate the Great. My bad. Big Nate. Thank you, Nate. The greatest for the super chat. Man, thank you. Keeping the lights on over here. Hotel 7. Keeping the lights on. Madon was good.
Salute, Cam. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I didn't know if I had a delay. It's doing a little raining where I'm at. But what's good with you, big bro?
Man, just talking about Trump making all his former ops kiss the ring because they see what's coming. They see what he about to do. He punking folks. I guess he tried it a little bit a day before yesterday with Netanyahu, and had Netanyahu, cooperating with this so-called hostage ceasefire or whatever. But then Netanyahu tried to renege on it, let his little pebbles hang. So we'll see what's going on with that. But yeah, dude is, he finna slide on his little, all these little ops, the little American ops that try to get at him. I'm saying, within the last 4 years, it's about to be ugly.
Yeah, because I heard the Secretary of Defense, I think this was Tuesday that it came out. He said that if something happened to him, just know that he came and said what he had to say, but he was saying as if, I guess because Trump inauguration is coming up. I don't know if it was pertaining to that, but it was interesting to me that he's gonna say something big might happen, and if something happened to me, and I'm like, what's I think it was the Secretary of Defense.
Oh, so he was a Trump op. He's an op of Trump.
Yeah, because he's rolling with Sleepy Joe.
Oh yeah. Man, we better stay out the way. If we didn't learn nothing already by Kamala Harris losing, if we already eating crow or putting our feet in our mouth, we better swallow that last amount of that little pride and don't get in it, because this dude ain't playing, man. This dude is not playing with ninjas, especially. Y'all better. I wouldn't say do what Snoop doing, but y'all better try to go on radio silence. I better try to turn that volume down or hit that mute button.
Yeah, man, it's real. I see a lot of people kissing that ring, like you said, man. It's like they Like even Snoop, because I remember Snoop was saying something back here. I thought he was talking down on Trump, and
Oh yeah, he was
you know,
talking the worst. Like, you know, not to put it out there. So it's a matter of public record as far as, you know, he was dissing anybody that was voting for Trump. Like any black person, he was like, F you, F y'all, if y'all even thinking about messing with him. And it was just terrible. It was just terrible. So here we are.
Yeah.
Now here we are. So, you know, they tried it. You know, you tried it. Like, damn, you know, and dude ain't even emotional. You know, Trump, like, he a real don. He's a real boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? He really is that kind of dude. And you heard him say it way back in the day. So I have no reason to believe that he's lying about his love and desire and satisfaction about getting even with his enemies, his ops. So I expect to see all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, because like I guess like we've been saying, man. You know, we living in the height of hypocrisy. So by I don't know Snoop, but like you said, it's public record, and it's out there for public viewing. So, you know, I'm just seeing everybody switching up. It's like, hold on, brother, you know, don't be a hypocrite. You know, when you made all this, and but not just him, but I'm seeing a lot of people just having a change of heart.
Yeah, because they know the wrath is coming. You know what I'm saying? They know the wrath. We say, woe to, you know, to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, because the devil is coming down on you now, having great wrath. You know, this dude finna have great wrath on you. You know what you just tried to do to him. Like, come on, man. Everybody used. Well, I don't even want to fan the flames. It's just a terrible time. I don't know what we thought, letting this little small cap characters put that battery in our back for so long. So we didn't factor in that we might lose. Like, dude might you know, beat the odds like he did with Hillary and hand it. It's just gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, that's so real, man. That's so real, bro.
And they politician, like, you know, dude, Trump ain't a politician. But all of the ops and all of these minions and all the people that was paid to speak against him, they are more like politicians. Like, they just go where the bag is at. Like Rube said, most of these entertainers are opportunists. They're opportunists. They don't have no loyalty except to whoever is winning. Whoever is winning, whoever got the bag, whoever got the power and shit. I'm a denounce my former God. I'm gonna denounce my former friends and relationships, my former political party. I'm gonna go with whoever look like they having it. And, you know, that's not just an opportunity. That's a 304. That's called a 304. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus saves these hoes. You know, we here to save these hoes.
Hey, that reminded me on I don't know if you remember that Pac song, man. I think it was The Hearts of Men. It was some comedian or something, and he was like, whatever side was winning, that's my side. I wasn't fighting. I wasn't fighting nothing, pretty much. You know.
Hey, man. Is what it is.
Yeah. And I was gonna say this real quick. A lot of black people feel Obama led them to the fire because, you know, because of the scene at the funeral of Carter's when he was sitting down smiling with Trump, you know, like they was homies. So a lot of, you know, a lot of people feel like, yeah, that scene.
Yeah.
A lot of black people like Obama set them up, you know, saying Trump was the worst thing since Hitler and all this other stuff. And you know what I'm saying?
He's smiling with him. He's smiling, telling jokes and whatever. So that's how you like. So if hypothetically speaking, if descendants of the Holocaust was sitting there with top Nazi generals, they just happen to be at the same place of a funeral, are they gonna be smiling with each other after claiming that each one of them was Satan themselves? They won't even show up, right? Yeah, because that's what happens in the United Nations. If they protest or they don't agree with some kind of accusation against them, then that state or that country won't even show up. But they not only showed up, they sitting next to each other, giggling and sniggling, while we over here fighting and breaking relationships with each other because we sided with one of them while they kicking it with each other.
Right. I mean, going online, saying the most outlandish stuff, wishing death on Trump. I mean, all kind of outlandish. Like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they literally was calling for that. They was literally calling for dude to be, attempted on his life like they did twice or almost 3 times, and it still ain't over. It's still 3 days left. You know what I'm saying? And they might got a JFK situation planned for him on the 20th. So he ain't oblivious. He ain't stupid. He know, them ops is opping. He know them ops is opping.
Most deaf, and that's the reserve. I mean, the reserve of MLK Day, ain't it? On the 20th, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, Martin Luther King Day on the 20th. So that's.
I didn't realize that. Damn.
Yeah, I'm look at my calendar. Red.
Let me look at my calendar. Hold on a second. The 20th inauguration day. Is that the same day as my calendar? Don't say it. Because I know January 15th or something, huh?
Yeah, 15 was his birthday, but they observe it on the 20th. I'm looking at my calendar. It said MLK Day, January 20th, highlighted in red. Yeah,
wow.
It's the same day. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's cold business right there. So we shall see. We shall see. But either way, I'm not concerned about him as much as I'm concerned about the God man, the man of God, the watchman, the Messiah in our midst, and what they got planned for him, and that's going to determine what really happens to America and what really happens here to us, because they already got the plans that they got for us. It's just a matter of who gonna kick it off, because the scripture is going to be fulfilled. It's going to happen. I can't say exactly how, exactly when, and whatever, but everything else has happened. So it's a few more little pieces of the book of Revelation to do, and then it's a wrap. Rule said this will be the 60th presidential inauguration. So he's the 47th president, right?
Yep.
So 47 is Muhammad in the Quran. Chapter 47 is Muhammad. And they said because of this weather situation, the intense cold, that severe cold forces Trump inauguration indoors for the first time in 40 years. In 40 years, right? And where is I at? Damn. The forecast for Washington on Monday is for a temperature at the time of Trump swearing in of around 19 Fahrenheit, 19 degrees Fahrenheit, and -7 degrees Celsius. Plus, it's expected to feel even colder with the wind chill. You know what the winds is doing? The winds is whipping. On the west, the winds is whipping fire tornadoes, and on the east, apparently, the winds is whipping the blizzard or the intense cold to where you can't even have the inauguration, breaking all kind of records.
So yeah, sound like Siberian air coming through. I was gonna say sound like Siberian air coming down, because I know here in Alabama, man, we getting a second round of snow on Monday. I think Tuesday it's supposed to. We're supposed to get a good bit of snow here in Alabama again. I think Tuesday and Wednesday.
Carla G say, is it wrong that I'm here? I'm here for the MAGA infighting coming soon. Such and such mediocrity on full display. Yeah, I don't even think is that even mediocrity. We recognize it as this, Carla. It's called this to us. That's what it's called. So, Yeah, it should. As long as we stay out the way and don't pick a side, and not just get your popcorn, but prepare, because now it's about preparedness, survival preparedness. So stocking up on survival supplies, food, water, first aid kits, dry, batteries and flashlights and all kind of stuff, because the same thing, how it hit California, out of nowhere, and how it hit on the East Coast out of nowhere. That's the 4 great judgments according to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad: is rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes. But we're not even talking about the fires and the intense colds and all that type of stuff. So yeah, we supposed to be out the way. We supposed to be out the way and preparing for the worst, because the worst is yet to come. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's real. I don't know if I'm just gonna say this. I don't know if Martin Luther King in them whirlwinds, but I know that this snowstorm that's coming to Alabama this week after the 20th is hitting the southern Alabama. I'm talking about all them states where black folks caught hell and still catching hell. You know what I'm saying? It's hitting that lower part, bro, which is is abnormal.
Right. Well, let me play this one more time for those that's just now getting in here. Hit the like button if y'all don't mind. Hit the like button, and let me recontextualize this real quick. Even though it's about Trump making all his former ops kiss the ring, there's a ring that Trump and his people is also going to have to kiss ultimately, and it's this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm Phil Rogers from Channel 5.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if you'd clarify the link you see between what is going on with Muammar Gaddafi and the possibility of a major earthquake in the United States.
Oh, yes. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that there were 4 great judgments. And the last of those judgments was earthquakes. And he told me that there would be one coming that would be so great. Not just one city would come down, many.
Many cities.
Search the scriptures. When they hung Jesus out to dry, and on the day he gave up the ghost, what happened? A great earthquake. See, you're dealing with a man, I'm sorry, I'm not an insane, delusionist person. You're dealing with a man that you're going to have to deal with. And you can't deal with me the way you deal with your customary Negroes. You can't kill me like you did Malcolm and Martin and others. God won't allow that to happen. And the moment you move on me, God is going to move on you. And I'm talking about terrible disaster.
Terrible disaster.
Now, if you think I'm crazy, just breathe a little more.
Keep breathing. I mean, for those that still think he's crazy after the 70 years of calling divine shots and plagues and curses and futures, like, whatever. If you think he crazy, I think you crazy. If you think he's crazy, then I think you crazy, and I think you need to stay where you are, and we'll stay where we are. And like he said, keep breathing. Wait then. Surely we too are waiting with you. We're waiting to see what happens. So, yeah, that's the context of who the real man of the hour is. The real man of the hour is not Trump. The real man of the hour is that man right there. Take it, leave it, hate it, love it, believe it, disbelieve it. My job is just to inform you, keep you up to speed, and get your blood and everybody else's blood off of my hands, and deliver the message as clear and concise and simple as possible, and even as entertaining as possible. You know what I mean? Because it's in your favor. Why wouldn't you be entertained? Why wouldn't you embrace it when this is the true and living God that came to avenge you, came to retaliate for you for the last such and such 1,000 years? You know what I'm saying? 6,000 years, but especially the last 470 years here. You don't want a champion, true and living, real God. You see what they all this UFO business they trying to flood you with now. They trying to deceive you and redirect your mind to be scared of a big mothership alien, like it's aliens, but they just flooding it now. The news is just flooding it with UFOs. UFOs is real. UFO, right? But you ain't heard them once. Not once have you heard them mention these two men or, and Farrakhan associated with that phenomenon when that one man on the left, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, is the one that introduced the whole concept to America back in the 30s. So why ain't you never heard their name associated or this Nation of Islam associated? Ain't that strange? Ain't that super peculiar that you ain't never heard their names and our name, the Nation of Islam, on no mainstream media associated with this topic, this most sensitive, above top secret, eyes only subject matter? And Farrakhan constantly saying it. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that warned him. This is what made his bond so strong and why, Hillary and them had to do that. Why he was trying to offer an initial $1 billion to the Nation of Islam, to Farrakhan, for us, for the black so-called African Americans, politically and economically, to stand us up. And then he promised the wealth of Libya, not just $1 billion. He promised the entire wealth, which was in the trillions of dollars. And your girl right there, your friendly neighborhood feminist, Democrat, liberalist, or whatever, her and Obama and Clinton and Biden deleted him. They deleted him. But his bond was this. The vision that Farrakhan had, or the experience, the communication that he got from Elijah Muhammad on this big mother plane right there, mothership UFO, is what warned Gaddafi that they was going to go to war with him and try to bomb him. And he warned them, and he got it out the way just in time. But his little adopted daughter got killed in the attack, in the bombing. So his loyalty spiritually, especially as a fellow Muslim and an African leader, you know what I'm saying, his loyalty was to try his best at that time to get us, to stand us up, like the Bible say, like the kings, the wise men of the East that came and bring gold and myrrh and frankincense and all of that. He was trying to do just that. But you see what your favorite political party did to him, your favorite president that was black. He did that to his African brother, and he pushed the rainbow stuff on Africa and on us. So congratulations, I'm saying, for your wise picks and your wise choices. You know what I'm saying? That you would accuse us of, being part of the problem because we wouldn't go along with your wise choices of political rulers, people to rule you. Everybody but Farrakhan, huh? So now, you got the orange man, and he's coming for retaliation. Let's play this one more time, fair use.
I think I would have treated him differently. I think I would have treated, some of the people that were most loyal to me are people that I didn't think would be. Some of the people that were least loyal to me are people that I think I would have treated them differently. I think I would have treated different groups differently. I would have wiped the floor with the guys that weren't loyal, which I will now do, which is great. I love getting even with people, but I will.
Slow up. You love getting even.
Oh, absolutely.
But tell me, you're going to get even with some people.
Yeah, I know. If given the opportunity, I will get even with some people that were disloyal to me. I had a group of people that were disloyal.
But how do you define disloyalty?
They didn't come to my aid.
Well, what did they do? They turned their back on you?
No, but they didn't do small things that would have helped. You see, I'm so loyal to people, and maybe I'm loyal to a fault, but I'm so loyal to people that when somebody's slightly disloyal to me, I look upon it as a great act of horror.
All right, let me get that off of here. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, big things. Big things is about to drop, you know. Safer. Uh-huh.
That was
Say,
real. Hey, he said it. What was that, Cam?
it must be a delay. Now go ahead. What you gonna say?
Oh, but delay. I can drop down and come back in.
All right, yeah, do that because it's tripping and got us over talking each other. Yo, Maddox say Charlie the Freak Rose. The original Diddy, the original freak offs. Yeah, of course. That's why they still back on that too. They back on trying to put the Diddy thing in your face and keep you outraged. It's like, if y'all don't know the deception of the dragon, because ultimately it's the dragon using his beast, his flood is ultimately coming from the dragon, but you know, the beast is the buffers. You know, the family got a lot of buffers. Yeah, buffers. So America is a beast, you know, the Netanyahu people is the beast, England and France and all them is beasts. But America is the top beast right up under the dragon. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Staticky. Here's the link, man, because I'm past an hour already. Oh no, I ain't at an hour yet. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it at an hour. Yeah, why does the devil keep our people apart from his social equality? Because he does not want us to know how filthy he is in all his affairs. He's scared. He's afraid that when we learn about him, we will run him from among us. Yeah. Absolutely, Mel. I'll be pleased with Brother Gaddafi. And, you know, retaliation is he's being avenged also. He's being avenged also. What just happened with California and what's happening on the East Coast, we ain't seen nothing yet. That's just the beginning. So Gaddafi, for what he was trying to do for us, you know, of course he's going to be avenged. But the real vengeance is because of what these people have done to us. God is avenging the world and avenging, you know, over us. So anybody that's trying to help us and becomes a martyr in trying to help us, then God is well pleased, you know what I'm saying? And they reward is with their Lord, but the vengeance is his. And when I say the Lord, I don't mean the spook Lord. I don't mean the mystery ghost spirit Lord. I mean the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. This is the Lord and the Lords that I'm talking about. No ghosts. Them. Those that is who's doing this. Just as quickly and easily, and y'all love to give credit to these white scientists for HARP, and they controlling the fire, they controlling the winds, they controlling the rain, they controlling earthquakes, they controlling UFOs. Now you giving them all this credit, but you ain't never gave these two their credit. You ain't never gave these two their credit. So that's robbery. That's robbery. So, you know, they love you, but they're gonna destroy your false gods for you right in your face. And unfortunately, if you holding on to them too tight, you holding on to their scrotum too tight, then you might go out with them. But his job is to put fire on you between, you know, and have you let them go. But you know, we about to see, or we already seeing. So Libya flood, 20,000. Man, I know that. I know they also, you know, having floods and snowstorms and all that in Arabia, in Saudi Arabia, in Mecca, Arabia. All of the places, the historic desert places, that these things never happen, like Noah's Ark. You know, it never happened in Noah's Ark time, but now it's a flood in the middle of the desert, Arabian desert. Like, all right, well, you saying that's HARP? That's the white man scientist doing that? Okay, then that's your God. Okay. Well, my God is them two men that I just showed you. Your God is the white man, the white scientist. My God is these two black scientists, or them three black scientists, because it's one more dreadful, one more dreadful scientist. The seventh angel is dreadful scientist. And he the one gonna really kick the the lake of fire off. But we'll get into that another day. Bro, see, our enemy song, the scriptures jumping off the page with Gaddafi that's joining on to an enemy, we might come against them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Darren said these are just the beginnings of sorrows. Yeah. Young Redemption Arc, skunk of the planet for a reason. Urinates and defecates on everything they touch, contaminates and leaves a stink on everything they touch. Supreme touch, blessings. Yeah, skunk of the planet Earth. The KV, the snake. Yeah. And our job is just to make you aware of them. So when you choose what you choose, you won't be able to say that you didn't know what you was choosing. You just chose the way that you chose. You're doing what you like. So God gives us all the free will or the power to do what we like. We're doing it. Here's the link. I got 4 minutes left. Because I might try to get off here early because I gotta check in, tap in with my familia, with my son. Wanted to show me some stuff. We working on getting him on here too. My youngest son. Try to cover some youthful topics, you know what I'm saying? And showing how to navigate through this end of the world with some humor as well as with some wisdom, with that youthful warrior energy and that sarcasm. The heck of a sarcasm. Brandon X, our people are not aware of the art of war. Let me put that. Our people are not aware of the art of war, and an aspect of that is the art of distraction. We have fallen victim to the many distractions put out there by our enemies. Yeah, that's that. We look for the distractions. It ain't even distractions. We actually are looking for distractions. We're looking for entertainment or something that take our mind off the real enemy, take our mind off the reality. We're looking for drugs. We're looking for escapism. We're looking for a concert. We're looking for the Grammy Awards or something. That's why God has to do things on such an extreme level that, yeah, I'm gonna give you something else to think about. But the nature of the devils is to no, this is all sport and play. We will rebuild. We will keep playing. We're going to keep playing these games, these basketball games and these football games and all these concerts because the people need entertainment now more than ever. So they can take their mind off of the chastisement or whatever just happened, whatever just happened, whatever you call it, chastisement, or whether you call it arson or whatever you call it, your God allowed it to happen. The fact is your God either caused it or allowed it. That's the facts. Your God and my God either caused it or allowed it. Either way, he or it or whatever, whoever your God is ultimately in control. Even if you say the white man did it, well, your God let the white man do it. So now what? So you got to blame all that on God. You back, Madame?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm back, man.
Thank you, AO. Man, I appreciate you. Thank you again for the support, for the super chat, AO. Much respect, bro, and peace and blessings to you and your fan. Till next, I guess Monday, God willing. Peace to you. What you saying, Madame?
Yeah, I just gonna say, it was interesting, like when you brought up how Minister Farrakhan and the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad were bringing about the will and talking about the will, and no one really accepted it. When all these UFO hunters and ancient aliens, a lot of our people, they subscribe to the ancient aliens, like you say, the Anunnaki and all these other mystery gods that came down and supposedly did all these other things. And you also got Europeans or the KBs who talk about, the ETs, the aliens, but no one ever, well, I won't say no one, but besides, brothers like you and other brothers within the nation or that knows that knowledge. But other than that, our people don't accept, well, a lot of our people don't accept it when it came from them, but they accept the ancient aliens, the Anunnaki. And I don't expect the KBs to put that type of information out that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and them brought out about the will, but it's but that goes to show, what I'm saying, that how they want to keep suppressing the truth.
Yeah, because they under the oath. They under what they call like the Freemason oath or the Shriner oath. They under the secret society oath that if any of them ever reveal certain secrets, that not only them but they lineage would be cut off, by the proverbial sword. You know what I'm saying? So they would be wiped out. So they're too scared. Some of them is having whistleblower moments or whatever, but they wind up burning up in a cyber truck in front of Trump Towers or something. That's what happens when you be a real whistleblower, a real whistleblower of that race. That's what happens to them. So that is their duty. They are duty bound to do that to their own kind when they violate the secrets. So, they got to just go have faith. Okay, well, I hope that whoever the real God is will forgive me and accept my soul and accept, my, protect my offspring, because they be making real, life and death decisions now based on that, because they want their offspring to be able to live for the next 900 years or whatever. Because they know eventually that they all gonna become extinct, but they don't want their progeny to go out like this, like they know that the God is about to wipe their people out. So it's a war behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It's what they call deep state or black government, shadow government, but it's ultimately just the two camps of so-called Freemasons, one that want to do the right thing and want to finally turn over, what they were supposed to turn over to the original God, people of God, and then the other camp that don't want to turn the resources over to us. So they fighting among each other.
Most definitely. And what trips me out about our people, man, is that a lot of our people that go to church, you can bring up Ezekiel Will, and they act like you ask them something about algebra or something. They it's so it's like they don't. Our people, a lot of our people that even go to church, what I've seen from my experience and interactions. You bring up Ezekiel Will, they act like they never came across it, So
yeah,
I guess like we say, our people perish for lack of knowledge,
for rejection of knowledge, because they lack knowledge because they reject it. It's not because the knowledge ain't available. Because you got the knowledge. Anybody, if you ask any black person, you ever heard of Malcolm X? They're gonna be like, yeah. You ever heard of Muhammad Ali? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just that alone proves that the knowledge is there, because they had the most attractive or whatever, after they passed. But Muhammad Ali took Malcolm's place in popularity and went global with the teachings, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So our parents and our parents' parents, everybody has heard the teachings. Everybody has heard the message. Everybody has heard the man of God. You know what I'm saying? It's just we reject it. No, y'all can't, you can't eat pork and you can't twerk and you can't dance. You can't go to the club and so you just reject it. So, all right, well, yeah, we don't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we do. We survive. We survive and get out the way and we get healthier as our people get sicker. We get stronger as our people get weaker. We get wiser as our people get dumber. So that's what we are doing by Allah's permission.
Yeah, that's real. And you spot on, man. We definitely reject, well, I won't say we, a lot of our people definitely reject a lot of the knowledge, man, because I remember like when I changed my name to Madon, it wasn't that a lot of people thought I was, you know how people, oh, what, you a Muslim now? I'm like, nah, it was just for rapping, you know what I'm saying? But they looked at it like it was, you know what I'm saying, like I was doing something that was bad, like, oh man, what are you doing? So it was like I saw that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that.
Right. Redemption Arc say be going Tropic Thunder. Our people's going full Tropic Thunder. Never go full Tropic Thunder. I can't say that word on here, but yeah, we choosing it though. We choosing it and we losing it. We choosing it and we losing it because we've been living under grace for so long that we ain't been seeing the actual consequences, the full consequences that we supposed to be suffering from all the rebellion that we've been doing all our life. And now that the grace is over, the grace period is over, we don't realize the grace period is over. So now we the shock of the hour is so grievous, it's right on us and it's full, and we don't know what to do with it. It's driving us crazy. So now whatever we used to be using as a pacifier or used to comfort us or whatever, is either not there no more or is not satisfying. Like the people that used to be able to do that ain't even able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing but grief, like Ruben said, gnashing of teeth, grieving, you know what I'm saying? So sorrow and misery and company. And like I keep saying, company don't make misery better. Company make, when misery love company and you got a lot of miserable people that's keeping you company, oh, that's worse. You better off just suffering solo. Because if you suffering with a gang of other miserable people, oh, that's a whole nother dimension of misery.
Yeah, that's a accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just, you either lying to each other and saying it's gonna be all right and it's not gonna be all right because it's not gonna be all right. Y'all just lying to each other, getting worse and worse and worse. Or the person is honest and says it's not gonna be all right. No, this is the worst, and and you hearing them crying and suffering and screaming and complaining and dumping on you and full of negative this and negative that. So all you feeding off of is the negativity of your peers or your company or the miserable company that you got that's making your situation even worse. So y'all just driving each other down and spiraling, crashing out. So that's the definition of hell. Hell ain't after you die. Hell is a miserable state of condition of this life, physically and mentally. So,
Yeah, that's so real, man. That's so real. But that church to put a whammy on our people, man. It's like I hope a lot of people wake up in time, and I think that someone will, but I don't know.
Hey, we'll see. We taught to go after our people. We taught that God, Allah, is still gonna go after our people up into the last 8 to 10 days. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not really going into that part yet, but the very last amount of time is going to be leaflets being dropped from the air, from planes, from wheels. You know what I'm saying? That say you have from 8 to 10 days to join on to your own kind, join on to your own nation, whoever you believe in. You have 8 to 10 days. So even though our people is rejecting and all that right now, we not supposed to stop going after them, even though they can spit on your face or they can cuss you out or take the paper or call you all kind of demon and call you whatever. We still not supposed to stop going after our people until God make us stop, until we get the official instructions. And even so, it's down to the last 8 to 10 days, 8 days or something like that. And I'm not gonna go into that history or that prophecy, but we don't supposed to stop. Nate the Greatest says, that's a World Star link that's saying multiple such and suches will be unleashed on America the day after Trump takes office, according to researcher Peter Hotez. So y'all don't, I don't get into all that. This shit is already wild stuff been released. ain't no worser virus than the devil. The devil is already widespread. You know what I'm saying? They're the virus.
Yeah, and he been viral.
Yeah. Hell is where you catch it at. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hit the like button, y'all. I think 90 people, 92 people in the chat. Hit the like button and also follow me on my personal YouTube page, which is West Coast Cam. I'm gonna put it in the link at West Coast Cam because I'm gonna go on and try to reapply for whatever they say I can reapply for. I'm gonna have to probably wipe my whole page clean because they said my content was harmful or whatever, so I'm gonna start from scratch. But there's there's my little handle at West Coast Cam on YouTube. So when y'all get a chance, man, go over to YouTube and subscribe to my personal page. So I'm gonna be over there, talking way more potent about these subjects because I don't want to turn this page into a whatever, because this is Big Steel page and he be letting me get mine off, even though nothing that I say represents him. All the views and opinions expressed on KAM-PAIN news and my little segments is me alone. It don't represent Digital Soapbox, Big Steel, or nobody else on here. G Malone, Glasses, Pete, the affiliates, Doggy Diamonds, none of them. This is strictly KAM-PAIN. So don't charge that to them. But follow me over on my West Coast Cam YouTube, and we're gonna get it all the way in. Y'all can hold me accountable for that. I'm gonna go there. Thank you, Quiz Money. I appreciate y'all also. Any other topic, any other subject or comment or question or news headline you seen, Madame, before I get off of here?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey man, I saw the Nation put out a cease and desist to Fox News about they trying to link old boy in New Orleans to the Nation. You know what I'm saying? I saw they put out they sent
the special FBI special agent operative, a 20-year vet, whatever that dude, the bald head dude with the goatee that was trying to accuse that dude of being a member of a group, the Nation of Islam. Like he was saying that he's not an Arab or from foreign descent. He's a Black American and he's a member of the Nation of Islam. So yeah, there's definitely a cease and desist and a lawsuit behind that. But we don't expect, just like we had a $4 billion lawsuit with the ADL and all they defamation and false accusation of calling us a hate group. And so that's just formalities because God is going to judge. God is already judging. Like I said, he said that on January 1st, that terrorist act happened on January 1st. And on that same January 1st or January 2nd, this dude came out and said that. And then after that, apparently the God or whoever controls the wind and fire apparently seemed to have responded, to that on the West Coast and responded to the East Coast with snow and blizzard. And of course, the inauguration, the 40-year history of inauguration never being held on indoors is being held indoors. So I guess they're getting their harp on. Getting their harp on.
Yeah, the SHIT hit the fan. It's ain't no coincidence, that right after that statement, something vamped up.
Yeah, I mean, what else is going on in the world? Like I said, the celebrities, Trump is coming for his get back, making all his former ops kiss the ring, and that's not just black people, but I tend to think that he's going to really focus on the black women. I tend to think he's going to really go after the loudmouth sisters that forsook, is that a word? Forsaken their own black brothers and became the loud boss chicks that was empowered and was bragging and nan. We got rid of the orange man the first time and put the first black female vice president in office and tried to push her through as the first president. I personally think Trump is going to, after the small hat, after his big brother Hatfield and McCoy target, he's definitely going to have something to say or do towards our sisters that was leading the pom-pom cheerleader charge against him.
Yeah, I agree. Because if I'm not mistaken, I seen they supposedly disqualified Fannie Willis down in Georgia, for her tampering within that situation with Donald Trump and all that. So I'm thinking they already pushing a snowball,
Right. Rube said trying to direct the outrage of Dwight Eisenhower and them of Dwight's people against the against the NOI. C-Style said Trump going after those white boys. Trump going after what white boys? Trump ain't going after no white boys. What white boys is Trump going after? You mean the small hats? Trump ain't going after no white boys. The white boys are with Trump. What do you mean? Which white boys are you talking about?
Yeah, you got a point. Did you see the it's one guy, I forgot what his position. Oh yeah, he's the new, I think the director of the FBI. I think Trump assigned.
Uh-huh.
I heard him come out and say that he was gonna turn I guess the FBI building that J. Edgar was over. He said he was gonna turn it to a deep state museum. I
just seen I didn't hear that. I heard I read that he was going to create the External Revenue Service instead of the IRS. It's the ERS. So he said he's going to turn that inside out and drain that little swamp. Robert Epps said Michelle Obama said she won't be at Trump's inauguration. Yeah, that's that black girl magic again. That's that black girl attitude stuff again. Like I'm telling you, man. Telling you, it's gonna be ugly. Right.
Yeah, he came in shaking foundations. Definitely doing it.
C-Style said he's going after the white. He going after the people who tried to take his head. That ain't many. That's the small hats. Ain't no regular white boys try to do that to him. That's his own little. That's a big brother small hats that probably MK'd Ultra some of them little boys or whatever. But them little militant dudes is on Trump's side. Like Redemption Arc say, they from the same set. They banging, they sliding for each other. They on the same. They from the same gang. Michelle not going to the inauguration. Who gives a damn? Michelle Obama still big mad. I wouldn't be cheerleading for Trump though if I was y'all. I'm saying. I mean, it's just because we right we was right about him winning don't mean that he ain't got us on the menu. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying, if it was me, man, who could I trust? If it was me, and I saw how easily influenceable that they was against me, and I was like, shit, I don't, you see his cabinet, he only got like 1 or 2 chocolate chips in his whole cabinet. He only got 1 or 2 chips. So what you think that means? I think one of them is over the housing, urban development or something like that, and shit, I don't even know what the other one is.
Yeah, I think he just a photo op.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I mean, what people expect, man. They saw his cabinet pick, and a lot of black people had outrage. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what you expect? Like, come on, man. Like,
man. Dakota Winbush said Trump don't care about nobody but himself. I don't know about that, but I know he cares about his own people, whoever that is. So he has people, he has family, he has people that, like he said, he's loyal to. You can't be in that position without having a cabinet and without having advisors that actually advise you. I'm talking military generals. Like, just because he Trump, he don't represent himself. So y'all got to keep that in mind, that no one individual, you know what I'm saying, controls that. It's just like Hitler. Hitler, he just represented the idea that resonated with all of those Aryans at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't put it all on Trump. If 80 million or more people voted for him, it's not Trump. Shit, 80 million people agree with whatever Trump is on. So, that's why you had the Snoops and the Cubes and everybody, you know what I'm saying if you F, I ain't going, but y'all know what they were saying. And that was very unwise. You know what I'm saying? And put yourself out there like that. And I was saying that for the last 4 years. Don't do it. But Big Brother, Small Hat, the one that print the money, the one that created the IRS and the Federal Reserve and the mainstream media, fake news, and all of that. They the ones put the battery in our people back to get out there and blow the soapbox and get on the bullhorn and become the target. But Trump and them ain't stupid. Like, no, we gonna get you too. we're gonna get your puppet master, but we're gonna get you puppets also.
Oh yeah, Trump is a wise man. He's a wise don.
Yeah.
He'll let you come to inauguration and all that. Yeah, come on to the inauguration. Come on, hang out. I got you.
Man, he don't give 2 F's. They already drew first blood on him and try to literally get him out of there. And they know that he knows that they're trying their best with these last 3 days to do something to prevent that from happening. But from the way I see it, again, the God that brought him through all of them landmines to become president again is the same God that's making it so cold that he has to do his inauguration inside. Right. So are they going to try to Audubon ballroom him and try to set up some inside, thing? What is going to be the safest way to do that? Is outside the safest or is inside the safest? Because according to JFK, the outside is more dangerous. And according to the Philadelphia or Pittsburgh, wherever they hit him on the ear, that was outside. So outside is more dangerous, according to my observation of history and all of that. So if they had them outside plans and God said, nope, I'm gonna make it too cold for it to be outside. So we'll see. Somebody controlling the weather.
Hey yo, that was wise what you just said, man. Because I didn't think about it like that, as in the aspect of, like you said, the Most High said, nah, we're gonna have it inside. We're gonna have it on the inside. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, Yeah. Dakota Wimbush said the Department of Justice report said if Trump didn't win, he would have been convicted. Yeah, that's the only reason, and sentenced. That's the only reason why they didn't, allegedly, because they didn't want to create that type of anarchy or whatever. You know, if they were scared of allegedly of the January 6th type of deal, if they would have did that, then they knew they would have kicked that off even worse if they try to do that to him. So that's just a checkmate. That's a Master Fard Muhammad checkmate business. This is chess. This is supreme God chess. Because Trump ain't even smart. You know, these people ain't smart enough to make things go that way, to go his way like that. But, you know, they doing what they doing. So we'll see.
Right, because even Trump said, even Trump said out of his own mouth, he said, "Yeah, it was God that moved the bullet."
Right, absolutely. Dakota Wimbush say HARP. So, who was controlling the weather before 1993? Dakota, who was controlling the weather for from the beginning of the Earth, from the beginning of Earth time all the way up into 1993 when HARP first went online? Can you tell us that? And whoever was controlling the weather up until then, did they stop once HARP got made? Once HARP got made in 1993, whoever was controlling the weather up until that point, did HARP overpower them? I would love to get your thoughts on that, since we so quick to give HARP, you know, credit, God power to the people of HARP, the white people of HARP.
Yeah, man, it's amazing what our people believe, man. Like that goes back to my point. They'll believe in HARP before they believe in the words of the minister Farrakhan,
right,
Muhammad about the will.
Just before they believe in any black person, even the pyramids, they say no, it's the Anunnaki and the Nephilim, and I know it was black people. It's just black people from North Africa. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Why you just can't say that? Why I got to be some exotic Nanunnaki, Nanu, Morkim Indy shit? Like, I don't get it. But, you know, KMS say, is Nelly a sellout for performing at Donald Trump's inaugural ball? It ain't just Nelly. Snoop performing at something tonight, right? Snoop is performing at some kind of inaugural ball. If I'm not mistaken, is he a sellout? What's a sellout? To me, a sellout is when you turn on Trump when you used to be cool with him. That's, to me, is a sellout. When you let somebody else put a battery in your back against somebody that you was cool with your whole career, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was naming themselves after Trump. Trump was no black rappers had no problem with Trump. So I don't know.
And you know what's interesting to me is that just looking at from the outside looking in, you know, okay, Nelly going. I didn't know all this information till I'm hearing people putting it in the chat. Nelly, Snoop going. So my thing is, let me ask all the people who voted for that was on Kamala side and Obama side. Is Snoop and them going to get put in slavery, or they going to be? Is a cotton field on the side of the White House? Because according to all them, Trump was going to put us back in slavery. So I'm just wondering why he inviting these two black men, even though we know it's more behind it. But at the same time, you know, it's interesting that he bringing these people. He got an all black band from Mississippi coming to perform. Well, I don't know what they're gonna do it now that it's on the inside, but it made me think about
that. Station O say Trump and everyone else is all a part of the same ish show to get us to fight each other instead of fighting them. I don't know about that one. I mean, ultimately he probably will get back on that page, but no, I think right now Satan is more concerned about fighting Satan right now. The Satan that you believe in, or the Satan that our women and our people is following, is interested in that. But Trump and his camp is woke up to that. That's why they fighting them. We in the way. We're so dumb. We jumping in the way with our pom poms and our cape, Captain Save a Satan. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that they're part of the same show. They at war. If you knew the real reality, they're at war. The secret societies, the Satans, the deep state, that's real. They're really at war with each other. But they don't do warfare like niggas do warfare. Niggas don't even do warfare. Niggas do wild reckless, emotional. These people sit down with each other. You know what I'm saying? They can be in the same room having drinks and all of that, but they planning to nuke the other person or, you know, assassinate them. That's how real warfare go among real heads of state and real dons. You know what I'm saying? So they're not a part of the same thing. They're really at war. That's why they have nuclear bombs against each other. That's why they, you know, if they was a part of the same thing, it'd be literally a one world, so-called one world government, new world order. A few of them have that in mind, but you know, that ain't how it's going. Dakota says government interest in weather control is long standing. Interest don't mean. Come on now, I don't care what somebody interested in. Yeah, I'm interested in what happens to you after you die, and so I don't got the science to control it. So government interest in weather control don't mean nothing. That don't mean they was controlling that. Man, but y'all insist on giving them the credit. You didn't answer my question though. Who was controlling the weather before 1993, before HARP? Was it human beings? Like you giving the credit to these human beings? Was it black human beings? Or no? Why we don't know how to say that? Why we so quick to say something else and shit, but we can't give a credit to black people? Ain't that something? Are you black, yeah. Dakota Wimbush, are you black? Big Reg, what up, Reg? In and outside isn't safe. Remember, Malcolm, that's a whole different security detail. Reg, trust and believe. The Autobahn ballroom and ninjas, you know, is a whole sandbox. You know, it's in the sandbox compared to these people and their weaponry and their security details and whatnot. So there's a reason why these big multi-billionaires and all of that is still alive and people like Malcolm X ain't. It's a reason behind that. It's a reason. So anybody can be touched though. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you on that. But it's harder, you know what I'm saying, if you can't see based on what you see in if you inside, it's a controlled environment and it's supposed to be, you know, machines like metal detectors. It's supposed to be, you know, it's way more controllable than outside somewhere. Inside is way more controllable than outside. But if you got somebody in your own camp that's been paid for or whatever, you know, then that's that. But just as a general rule, is much harder inside. Let me screw. Dakota says, it's just entertainment now, Madon. HARP is magnetic fields, not humans.
Oh man.
What is the word HARP stand for, Dakota? I'm gonna have to get you on here now. I'm gonna have to ask you to get on here because now I want to see if you black. I want to see if you male or female. I want to see you and hear from you now. So honor roll salute to the wrench mob. You know, my wrench mobbers, you got 3 minutes. You know, you don't have to show your face really. I really just want to hear your voice, but I would rather, it's Friday. We ain't got nothing else to do. You on here typing, giving so much credit to the white man, the white Jesus. So may as well show your face and let's talk about HARP, or let's not talk about nothing ever again. No. What up, Madon?
I was just thinking, man, that line always come to my mind, man. What would I forget? What type ninjas the wrench mob ninjas the craziest?
Yeah,
I forgot how you said.
Yeah, wrench mob ninjas is the craziest. She said HARP is magnetic fields, not humans. Not humans. So humans didn't put the high frequency active auroral display together. That's not humans. That just made itself, huh? That just made itself.
Yeah,
Did it
that's why.
also make us? Did the high frequency active auroral research program also make humans? Is that where we come from? Is that our creator? Rube say the disbelief in the reality of God will get you caught up in the demise of the devil. Absolutely. Absolutely. Montega. One huge part of war is infiltration. Absolutely. So just like not all of us are one, or just like not all of us are one of us for real. The same can be said of those elite societies and cults. They got snakes of their own, and that's why they specialize in security. Their security is not nigga security. Their security is not nigga security. They know, just like the Pope. Their security ain't even what you think you see. Their security is top tier technology that you ain't got no clue that exists. So it don't mean that somebody can't still get at you, but I wish I would study warfare and security, and and especially if we claiming that they so highly technologically advanced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, but we know these people are when it comes to military science, they know what they doing.
Secret Service can't be trusted. Well, how do y'all think that presidents and the white power structure, the empire of this nation has lasted this long if Secret Service can't be trusted? How is all of these satanic Freemasons, Illuminati, conspiracy alleged secrets and powers in power if they can't be trusted? Who can, if you believe in BlackRock and Vanguard and George Soros and Illuminati and all of that shit, they working. They ain't getting assassinated, right?
Right.
When the last time you heard one of them got assassinated? So why they can't be trusted and shit? If anything, you could trust them the most and shit. Trust them more than ninjas. I trust them. They security more than your security, whatever security you can come up with.
Hey, that's so real, Cam. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate to admit it, but I got to admit it. Brother, we want to smoke break. You know what I'm saying? You be like,
man. What do y'all think? So once you see because certain people they bank on comfort, like Trump, if he gonna stand out there just like the minister used to do and the Pope used to do, like anybody would do that. There's likely always at every public event somebody that's planted there to do you. Every leader, every ruler knows that. There's no such thing as a public appearance or a public event that somebody is not there planted or somebody's to do you. They know this from the gate. Y'all gotta understand, like America is the most hated and most feared and most wicked nation on the earth. You don't think that every president knows that? That's why they got to have the type of security that they have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of them is sworn to the same, sword. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they have to have Manchurian candidates. They have to have mind control MK Ultra. If somebody get a hold of one of them Secret Service agents and able to, flip their mind and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna have to go down like that. Because that inner circle, everybody getting popped. You just have to be on a kamikaze crash out mission because you're not gonna live through it. Whoever try to attempt on that, they're not gonna live through it.
No, not at all. Not at all, man.
Right? You seen what happened to the Pittsburgh dude, right? And even some bystanders, apparently. Robert Epps said, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan taught us about the shadow government in his year-long time and the time and what must be done series. Yeah, I mean, shit, we've been knew about that. So yeah, so that's where mind control programs come in at. That's why they have to use patsies in mind control. You have to be, one of those crash out, disposable diapers that is going to get blamed on it while the real dudes is over here on the roof. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be in-house like that, but they know that. Like, dude don't know. You think he don't know? He's just been attempted 3 times and shit.
Right.
But hey, man, y'all know better than me. I don't know.
Yeah, but
what'd you say?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, the fact still remain. Trump already put it out there. What he planned to do and what he gonna do. He said he was going all the people on January 6th. He gonna let them out. So hey, he coming back for everything they own.
Hey man, and I'm on the sideline. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I'm trying to take advantage of that time that he paying attention on getting even with them. That's the time we supposed to be girding up our loins and stocking up on supplies and strengthening our ranks and disciplining ourselves fast and getting used to surviving the next 3.5 years. Because it's gonna get worse, especially once they move on Minister Farrakhan and the nation. It's going to get much, much, much worse. And like the book said, had not Allah shortened them days for his elect's sake, there wouldn't be one soul left alive on the earth after this is all said and done. So it's not for play. We can laugh and giggle and joke about Trump and being the Don they kiss in the ring, but after he do his thing with Big Brother and shit, guess who he coming for? So they definitely coming, whether he want to or not. It's like Pontius Pilate or whoever. They didn't really want to do that to Jesus, but shit, they was influenced by the mother folks. Because he actually asked the people, well, shit, who do you want? I don't want to do it. I ain't really got no beef with Farrakhan like that. Trump could be taking that position. I ain't really got no beef with him like that, but my backers and my people saying, they want him crucified, so you got to do what the people say. And all right, well, you just sealed your fate.
Yeah, man, that's so real, bro. That's so real, man.
Yeah. Antoine X say illusion. Illusion is a very key part in war. Deception and illusion. Yeah, that's what warfare is. Especially with these people. They're the arch deceivers. They the arch deceivers. They the one gonna make you think they warm, familiar friends, and we allies now while they setting you up for the like they did Gaddafi. They made him comfortable and hugging with Obama and like they bringing him in out of the cold. You know what I'm saying? Made him disarm himself and get rid of his program, his weapons program and all that. And let them come in and examine this and that. Yeah, we got him all the way, his guards all the way down. Get him. Send our little minions and shit from among their people, the little rebel groups that we had already gave they directions and instruction, gave weapons to and all of that, gave the intel to, went in did him. You know what I'm saying? And violated him bad. You know what I'm saying? With a broomstick, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn, what it say? I forgot how it go. It said something like this word was sweet as honey, but murder or something was in his heart or something like that.
Yeah. We knew that though. We know that. We know these people don't love us, don't like us, and don't got no good intended for us. So that's why so many of them is kissing the ring, because they know that. They know they tried it. You know what I'm saying? It's like dude on The Godfather that missed. You know, he tried to take out the Godfather, Don Corleone, but he didn't die. He's like, I'm the hunted one. You know, you give me too much credit. I'm not that clever. You know what I'm saying? I miss my chance. I tried to take him out. So I know he acting like he want a truce. Like, nigga, he don't want a truce. He want a second chance to take your ass out. So among real dons and real warlords, they know what it is. They're not gonna get on TV and say it. I'm gonna get on TV and smile and be looking at a eulogy with my eye. And I'm gonna let y'all wonder and think that me and him is cool and we on the same team and all that. That's exactly what I want you to think. But y'all don't know nothing about warfare. I know nigga feuding and shit, emotional feuding or whatever. Warfare don't work like that.
Yes, yeah, you're right, man. We a lot of our people still stuck on the Negro stuff, man. You know,
yeah.
That's so real, man.
Man. So yeah, on that, man, I think what else on your mind? Because
well, I was trying to think, man. I ain't heard too much, you know, everything been kind of subtle besides what I heard about from the Secretary of Defense for what he's saying about something might be going down, and if they don't see him no more, but I haven't heard too much more. And like, I guess the Lord Jamar stuff is kind of just, you know, it's turning to tears in the rain, so to speak, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robert Ebb say Allah's warfare is on a whole nother level. Montega, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. There it is right there. There it is. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Paco Rubino says, I would rather be called the N-word by a white person than by brother than I would rather be called the N-word by a white person than brother by an NOI member. NOI what does that mean? I need you to get on here 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes, Paco Rubino. 3 minutes. I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you. On a roll in the lynch mob ninjas are the most impatient. You know what I'm saying? So we need that. We need you to the front. Like when you was in middle school and you get on the intercom. Paco Rubino, we need you. He come to the office. Let's see what you look like, Paco. I want to see you got heart. Have heart, have money, man. Let's see what you look like.
You gotta step up. You gotta step up after that one, bro. That's funny, man.
We waiting, man. What's the time on this, Elmatic? What's the time on this wrench mob? He said you already want him. You already want it. It's like throwing meat to the lions. Like, boy, they can't wait to carve you up. Antoine X, they say you a mark. Oh man.
Yeah, Paco, man, don't get evaporated. Paco, get put in the algorithm. Oh man.
Yeah, I guess that's that. Hey, son. Hey, pull up.
I'd be honored to, Father.
be honored to, Father.
How are y'all lovely brothers and sisters doing to those house Negroes in the chat? I regret to inform you that the day of deliverance is upon and your time is currently up.
Your time is up, on the up and up. So, you know, we practicing our Neo or what's that called? Agent Smith. So, yeah. Agent Smith / Bruce Leroy. But I guess that's not gonna happen. Oh boy, not gonna show up. Paco is Yakub. He a Yakubian. Chris Pender say Paco is Yakub. Yako.
Gotcha.
Yako.
Yako.
All right.
Yeah, man. Y'all got it in. Y'all was passing those Satans in these streets.
In these YouTube streets, Rise Radio Cam. What have we been saying about the Most High, our Abba Yah, talking to our people on the West Coast? Yep, absolutely. You own it. You're definitely speaking, not with words. Now he's speaking with the forces. Big hard salute, cell soldier, right? Exactly. Cell soldier barking behind the gate, behind the fence. What's up, young Nas?
Oh man, he just following the scriptures. You know,
he was following the scriptures.
Yes, sir. You know, as it says, you know, a learned Muslim is as power. You gonna have to finish that.
Oh yeah, one learned is harder on the devil than 1,000 ignorant worshipers.
What he said.
1,000 ninjas in their feelings, basically,
right?
In their imaginations and their feelings.
Right.
One learned Muslim, man, woman. I just mean somebody that submits to truth, that acknowledges real truth, provable truth.
That's the definition of what? A Muslim?
Yes, a Muslim.
Okay. So I guess we all kind of.
Yeah, we Muslims. We out here Musliming.
I don't mess with Farrakhan and
yeah, right. I don't mess with the Khan. The Khan, he's a con man and fraud Muhammad.
But I fuck with Harp though.
With Harp? Yeah. Oh yeah, I fuck with Harp.
Yeah,
fuck with Harp heavy. Yeah. So yeah, man.
Hey man.
What's up, Madame? Give us some content, man. So anybody want to show up? You know, when it's 2 or more gathered in his name, you know, the ultimate joking, the ultimate clowning continues. Can't forget the Muslim shuffle, right? Yeah, I sure wish all boy would show up, or anybody real at that. For that matter, it's Friday. I guess we can have fun for the next 10 minutes. We're gonna be on here for 9 more minutes and make it a complete 2 hours. So Madon or anybody else, let me send this link out because I guess it's time to clown. Since I got
this is my favorite part of the show, y'all.
Yeah, man.
My young fader. He's here taking all my fades. 19 years and younger. He's running all intellectual fades on this channel.
10 to 10 off the back.
10 to 10. You know what I'm saying? Back to back. Scratching. All scratching. If y'all know about rolling pit bulls, all scratching. And I don't mean like that. That's not what it means. It's not no female fight style. Scratching mean come back and come back and come back until you can't come back no more. Sarad said, Alaikum salam, Nas, you still...
Oh, walaikum salam, Brother Sarad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, absolutely. You know, right now I'm just paper trading, keeping it light, man. You know me. I ain't never gonna stop doing that. But that's not what we gather here today.
Dearly beloved, we are not gathered here to but yeah.
We are currently going through a documentary of the mentality of the modern black man and woman in society. And we're kind of analyzing, what the topic. I kind of got a little glimpse of it with Trump, but more so when he was talking about our reaction, especially with these females.
Oh yeah,
the females really like sent it home, especially with the last time he got, so just seeing it now, and then I seen that clip of Trump talking about, I have to get even. I must get even. It's required. It's just like now I really kind of look forward to. I don't look forward to nothing, but I mean, I got my popcorn, I got my snacks,
What kind of snacks you got? You're not gonna make a commercial, but
the dried mango.
The dried mango. Organic, might add. Dried mango. Elmatic said Bitcoin is up right now.
See, this is what I did not want.
No, you know what? No. You said they're gonna take you in that direction.
Yeah, you already know. Legal.
I'm not giving legal financial advice.
What I will say, y'all, inshallah, we gonna have time on this platform or whatever platform, God willing. We talk about all that stuff. But right now, let's stay focused on
it. Well, actually, that's what we can do on here. So I'm gonna holler at Steel, Big Steel, so you can actually do a comedic satire, sarcastic day trading show or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like money and jokes and
I can dig that. I can dig that.
Money and roasting and money. Roasted money.
If I do that though, y'all gonna be I'm gonna say that right now. If I do that, I'm gonna be the example of the bad day trade of what not to do. Look, so you see this ETF, right? I know it's like a couple cents, you know, put the 10 G's, put the down payment on it and shit. Just let it sit there. You know?
Right. Just crash out. Have faith. You know what I'm saying? Right. If it feels right, it's gonna blow up.
If it's green, I'm buying. If it's red, I'm selling.
Hey.
What you said, Madonna? Hey, what's up, guys? Say peace.
Nah, I said that's real, man. He got that fire. He got the fire in him, Cam. He got that fire, man. I can see he ready to. I mean, he got a lot to say. I can see he got a lot. He just want to say what he know. He just, you know what I'm saying? I can see it, bro. That's 100, man.
Yeah, military training, military discipline. But funny, like, meaning, you know, people that like to fight, and people that learn that's amused by warfare or fighting or whatever, like they different kind of people. So I'm that kind of person. My brother Ruben is that kind of person. My younger brother, Marcus Muhammad, that kind of person. So the males in this here Muslim family, we just kind of different when it comes to warfare and fighting. It's actually hilarious. Even if we taking L's, them be some of the best jokes.
Oh, absolutely. Ain't no more funnier than an L that you took, and then, like, you just reflect on it, like, damn, remember when you got your ass beat back in kindergarten, boy? You know what I mean?
So that burns the pride monster out and the ego monster, because, like, you know, everybody, what Bruce Lee saying, Enter the Dragon, or Jim Carrey, somebody, the hand man, everybody is born, you know, ready to win, but it's losing.
Nobody wants to accept the art of dying.
Yeah, losing that you're gonna have to learn how to do. So we turn our L's into lessons. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what we on. Go ahead, Madonna.
No, I was just saying that's real, man. That's a good way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? As part of growth and development. You know what I'm saying? That's going through that. That's real to me. Like, you can laugh at your L's. Once you come to that, you know what I'm saying? You know you own something.
A real champion is one that wins after losing. That you know the quality and character of you once you fall. Somebody that ain't never failed and never lost and never took no L, you really can't trust them. They really not to really be trusted. They might have talent, general talent, but they don't mean they have character. You gotta lose and shit. You gotta lose hard. Like, you gotta lose heavy. You gotta lose, you know, I'm talking about even loss of life and loved ones and health and all kind of, you got to really lose sanity. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lose whatever is the most valuable. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to spend or give up that or get tried with that in order to prove that you one of them real ones. And if you can laugh at that, man, you special. If you can bounce back from that and conquer it and laugh, like my guy right here, you know what I'm saying? Then you something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And if you look at it to a degree, we as a black people, you know, that's us. I can see that same in us. You know, we went through so much hell.
That's what gave us the soul and the humor and everything that we got. That's why we so potent, and the world loves us, or they loves what we produce. They don't love us. But it's the fire, it's the hell that made us these diamonds, that made us this chosen people. Our character, our wit, our sharpness, like, we just genius ain't even the word. We just brilliant naturally because of the suffering, because of the hell. Because if you can live through hell, you can laugh at anything. You can laugh at anything. You can heal and be cured and restore yourself from anything. And that 470 years here is proof of it. We laughing. You know what I'm saying? We laughing. So I love to be able to cheerfully laugh.
Yeah, man. And I guess that, well, I don't guess. To me, that shows that we are a peculiar people, or something to that effect. How I said we are peculiar people or particular people, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Knowledge says, Brother Cam, does.
I can answer that.
Yeah.
No. No, I don't mean that to be spiteful. I mean that, like, actually the best tip that I could give you, because I honestly, it's been a week since I actually looked at a star chart, so I can't even give you no advice. But all I know, last time I checked, I can't even explain it through words. But no, I don't got no tips. I will though. It's gonna be, you know.
So are you waiting for the inauguration? Do you got any speculations about what the market is going to do?
That isn't part of it. So the last time I traded was January 1st, or it was either the day before or day after New Year's, and I didn't even want to do that because I knew, one, the inauguration, and then after that, before that, it was just some things that I was like just going through at that time, and I was just like, man, I can't even focus on training right now.
Mm-hmm.
So but now with the inauguration, like, here, I wasn't even worried about, but now that it's here, and now, like, just watching this, because I missed some stuff I didn't really even know about. I kind of I can't really trade. Like, I can back test, but this is a lot of information. It's one thing to trade, you know, just off the charts and stuff, but then when you have divine knowledge and stuff, I can't really trade like as I usually do, because in 2020, you know, when coronavirus hit, that may have came as a shock to y'all, but this guy, it's not just him, but the nation
knew.
The nation knew. So when that was like, oh yeah, Monk's down. Shit. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? You know, so I can't. I gotta go about it differently. So I just say, divine knowledge is different.
Yeah. So if you're going by, you know, prophecy, like, because I made a mistake and I had him put a couple of bands or something on something back in when they first started rolling out the Fauci juice, and I miscalculated the mathematics. I thought, you know, it was going to take about a year, or within a year. You know, we did a long put on like Johnson. I mean, one of them, Johnson.
Pfizer.
Pfizer. And it winded up lasting longer than we thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that they was going to get exposed like they exposing them now. So,
and the thing is, not to cut you off, but the thing is, but with Pfizer, it ended up doing what we thought it was going to do. But the way that with options, it's different variables. It's a numbers game. It's really a volatility game with options.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it ended up going down. Like, you know, but we didn't make no money off of it because of the way that we went about it. You know what I'm saying? So we weren't wrong. We just didn't know. It was our first time trying to. So, but now, you know.
Yeah, trying to use the divine, you know, prophecy to, you know. So anyway, I don't want to. It's not gambling, because it's not gambling. It's actually using data. It's actually using, like you said, charts and news and all of that. But I was trying to use what I understand about the divine news, and it happened, but it happened late, like you said, with options. What's the name of that when it dissolves the value of it? Implied volatility and all of that. So that it just got burnt out. It went down like, you know, like we thought, but it went down too late. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't make no bread on that. But we learned the lesson, as far as that's why he be heavy on back testing now, paper trading, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so much going on right now in the world. It's hard to even see what's going to happen tomorrow, because the end of grace is too volatile, it's too unpredictable. So I wouldn't give nobody those so-called stock tips either. Brent.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum. You hear me?
What's good, God?
Oh, yes, sir. Blessed to you and your wonderful, beautiful family, good brother.
Man, likewise.
Just to back up a little bit off of the brother with the heart comments. It seems like, well, I can't say it seems like it is. Our people are suffering from Stockholm syndrome. They such in awe of this open enemy that they can't understand that there is something and someone more powerful than them. Like they have all the power to do all the things in the world, like they didn't get their knowledge from us in the first place.
Yeah, like we ain't the ones who made them.
Right. Exactly. So it's like, how do you contribute all of the weather, all of the earthquakes, all of the doings of this open enemy, to anyone except to the ones who created it? They are followers, and they're actually students, better students than us sometimes, of the sciences that we are the creators of. And it's just kind of astounding to see how completely crazy our people are when it comes to that. And the Stockholm syndrome, man, we've fallen in such love with our enemy that it's sickening sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, because we sick, and that's why the lessons say, why do we like the devil? We like the devil because the devil gives us nothing, and he put fear in us when we was little babies. But then the question is asked, why do we fear now that we are big men and women? It's because they taught us to eat the wrong foods, which makes us other than our own original self. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, eating the wrong food that's like vital. So that's what we be talking about even right now, the war for health and mental health. It have to do with a depletion or what you call it, malnourishment of vitamins and minerals.
Sir.
Yeah. So eating the wrong food and eating fake food makes us other than our own self. We can't even think our way out of a paper bag or something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let alone compete with high scientists, because especially the small hats and whatever, the so-called whatever, they still practice the dietary law. They know the value of eating halal. I mean, is that kosher and halal? Even though they might be Satans, they might be pure satanic scientists, but they know how to eat the best foods so they can tap into they brain power more than anybody else. So we got to do the same thing. We got to eat the right foods, which is going to bring us up to speed.
Right, absolutely. And just one more thing quickly, it's way off the subject, but I just wanted to give a salute and an acknowledgement to you for a song that you did back in the day that's kind of something that's overlooked, is, and it stings on men's mental health. And it's the song that you did, No Idea.
Oh, yeah.
And that song touches into the mental health that, men's mental health.
Right.
That, is a subject that's rarely talked about. We talk about what the woman goes through and how the man has done the woman wrong and done this, but nobody sits back to think about, okay, the man who you want to be the leader and the provider has to go out here in the world, deal with this devil's world, deal with not just his world, but provide and protect your mental, your spiritual, your physical, your financial, the children's mental, the children's financial, so on and so forth. But nobody's sitting back thinking about, man, he has to go through all of this and still keep himself together. It's something that I just wanted to salute you on for being one of the maybe 5 people in music-wise that I've ever heard even talk about that subject. So, it's just something I wanted to salute you on, brother, for even bringing that subject up into, the forefront of men's mental health. Because it's a subject that definitely needs to be studied and studied and studied and studied and touched on and talked about more.
And we the number one.
That's it, brother. I'm not going to hold y'all. I know y'all, you were getting ready to get off. Salute to the young King Nas, the young God Nas, and your family. And, I've seen your beautiful daughters. Like I say, we soldiered together in 54 back in the early 90s. I know your brother Ruben and all that. He was there. So, again, salute to you, brother. May Allah continue to bless you and your family.
Man, you too. My brethren, peace, God, much love, peace. So yeah, we're gonna hop off of here. Any last words, Madon? We're gonna really do it this time.
No doubt, man. Yeah, I'm gonna say peace and blessings, man. You know what I'm saying? And keep up the good work, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always truly a blessing to catch you on live and be able to build and just interact and just get the people something different than the norm, you know, through the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? Give them something different to think about. You know what I mean? Because you don't, like I said before, you don't really hear this type of talk prevalent like this on YouTube, where, you know, Black people can, you know what I'm saying, can soak up more game about some things they don't understand, especially when it comes to the NOI, because I think a lot of our people are full of ignorance when it comes to knowing the teachings of the minister and, you know, Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I think, you know what I'm saying, it's well needed. So, you know, I appreciate every time you jump on, man. That's why I try to come on and just be able to soak up game and be able to say things, or, you know what I mean, and give my little wisdom and understanding that I got as I grow.
Man, and we always is an honor and a pleasure and grateful to have you on here and keeping the dead air from being dead, you know, keeping the conversation rolling. So Young Nas, you got any outro words before we let the little manager here take us out?
Oh man, thank you. You know, thank you for having me. And you know, you know what I'm saying?
So we will be not trying to incorporating Young Nas into the mix on a more regular basis, and getting into if he want to talk about stock stuff and stuff like that, and just what's going on with the youth, because you know we in the 50 club. I'm in the 50 club, 50 and up club, and most of us be in our 40s and 50s and even more. But we also want some representation from the youth. You know what I mean? For those of us that got sons and daughters and nephews and little brothers and all of that. So he'd be able to hold that down and represent for his age group. And on that note, we got the youngerish generations, my management team, my advisor, who wants to say these words.
Before we leave, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, so when we do new upload a new live, you always get notified.
And on that note,
peace.
Peace, y'all.
Salute.